And we welcome you to Buffalo in western New York, the All-American city, and the site of this third-round game between the Yukon Huskies out of the American Athletic Conference and the Villanova Wildcats out of the Big East. It has a certain retro feel to it, doesn't it? Big East teams. Take a look at the various brackets. All of the winners will advance to a Friday game in Madison Square Garden in New York. We're featuring Yukon and Villanova tonight. Hi once again, everybody. Vern Lundquist along with Bill Raftery. Let's talk first about the Wildcats, and they got a big game the other night from Hilliard.
Well, he's a terrific talent. What amazes me is his ability with both hands, the deep threat that he possesses, the major league release. Knows when to do it. They go under, he sticks it, but just that hesitation and the right, the little kiss around the rim. He's so solid game in and game out. He counter that. Yukon, DeAndre Daniels, his ability to shoot it and also to post up, very important. And the big fella, what he can do. Amida, Rima, the hook that got him to this game, the enthusiasm and the ability to make a free throw.
Yukon's Kevin Ollie, former All-Star at the Huskies in Stores in his second season with a 47-18 record. On your left, Shabazz Napier, Ryan Boatwright, Niels Giffey, DeAndre Daniels, and Philip Nolan get the start for the Huskies. And for the Wildcats, Ryan Archie Diacono, Darren Hilliard, James Bell, Davon Pinkston, and Daniel Oshefu. And the head coach in his 13th season, still looks like he's 35, Jay Wright.
This game will get you old. Take a look over at this seat here. Two old pals, too. Of course, they won up at Stores last year. Kevin Ollie, you mentioned, the veteran NBA guy that had to prove himself every year pretty much.
Well, 11 different teams in a 13-year NBA career, but a mentor to so many young players, among them LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and now back home where he graduated and had such a stellar career 91 to 95.
So many jerseys, he thought of opening up a sporting goods store. Great kid, too. Loved the way he played.
Well, both these teams were members of the Big East from 1980 when it began until its dissolution in its former format in 2013. Jay Wright's bunch is in the newly constituted Big East, and Yukon a member of the American Athletic Conference. Series history, you weren't born when they met for the first time. I don't get to say that very often. Villanova leads the all-time series by 3. Yukon won 4 of the last 5. And this is their first meeting ever in an NCAA tournament.
Don't look it up.
I'm just going on what I've been reading lately.
Well, don't believe everything you read. Right now, Vern Lundquist. Yukon goes. And they go
There's
the
a
other
bump
way.
and an offensive foul.
And they can't afford to have Oshefu in any sort of he's so important to this team.
Jamie Lucky, Antonio Petty, and Kip Kissinger are the officiating crew tonight.
There's some backcourt, Vern, when you think of Yukon. Two talent. Boatwright can play the point. Napier can play off, or vice versa. Terrific with the bounce, create for themselves and others.
There's Napier. Giffey.
Nice sprint.
And the jumper, long rebound, comes down in the hands of Javon Pinkston.
Pretty tough going to the rim here. Solid, flat, and aggressive maneuver. The broad shoulders, the toughness.
Pinkston averaging 14, gets his first 2 tonight. Now Napier. Archie Diacono is guarding him.
He can break some ankles, though, this kid. He gets you swaying and bobbing and weaving. You and I'd be in a wheelchair.
We're not that far right now.
Easy. Speak for yourself.
There's another missed shot and the rebound. James Bell into Hilliard.
Nice high.
Alley-oop.
Oh, again, that's it. Now that's a flagrant one.
Gotta be.
Wow,
they're not going to call it, are they?
Now, the reason I said...
they're going to talk about it.
You know, it's interesting talking to people in between game. When we use the word flagrant one, it connotes to them or denotes that it's something vicious.
Right.
And yet, the intentional foul, we misspoke the other night. At least I did. And I think they're going to take a look at it. At least
They will.
They should.
Well, in the old days, that was intentional. Now it's flagrant 1.
And I can't blame him. There it is. Excessive contact, pushing, holding the player behind to prevent a score to the offender. And the other, excessive severe 2 in the ball, and ejection on flagrant 2.
Yeah, this is not where Oshefu excels. 54% for the year. And of course.
Very good.
Of course.
Well, the Wildcat fans appreciate your comment.
There's the explanation of the 2 flagrant fouls, and he went 2 for 2. And the ball.
Sort of a silly play, you know, and inexperience kind of a giveaway.
So Hilliard will inbound. There's the screen, and they go outside. Archie Diacono, yes.
Woo! The arch just bites you. Little 3-court quarter press, and Jay told both of us he's a little concerned about giving up open jumpers. They're going to be a little more passive in that press.
Napier.
Got away with a walk.
Yeah, I thought so too. Runner, no. Tipped. Saved. Villanova has it. And they're up 7-0.
Bell in the backcourt here. They can play small because he's a heck of a rebounder.
Archie Diacono. There's Bell. Nope. He was 0 for 8 from 3-point range the other night, but that didn't stop them from shooting.
Undeterred. They play with a lot of confidence. There's the blow-by. Wow. See the smoke burn.
I'm checking for lingerie.
Oh, there's some on the deck.
First basket for the Huskies. Back outside. Ooh,
nice bite. And he's so good at that.
How about that?
He's so clever. A little Dick Barnett in him with the little pump. Extraordinary use of the bounce. That's just like bring the guy to you, Sheffield on that mismatch. And you'll see that a lot when you watch a Villanova game. They are not afraid to play small on big and vice versa. And this is just clever basketball.
Derek Hilliard will shoot 3.
Everybody's looking for an edge, huh?
One more. First off the bench, Amita Brima. He was really one of the heroes in that overtime win against St. Joe's the other night when he hit a little soft jump hook, fouled, and made the free throw.
I'm very disappointed, though. We had our little get-together with the players, and we were told he was quite a dancer. A little Fred Astaire.
Yeah, he declined the opportunity.
Well, he didn't want to do it for scale.
Requested and denied.
Pinch post. Little flex look and a pin down.
Jumper Napier. Nice, boy.
Who can do it?
Oshefu really got on the step ladder. Hilliard.
That right hand. How about that? Telling us his dad made him be a lefty.
Yeah.
But he's a righty.
Jump stop.
Nice help. Brima. That's what he can do. Negate at the rim.
Giffey runs it out. Here's Daniels. Yes. Boy, that's so significant. He hit 3 the other night.
And Bob Monsbach, our producer, saying those are the guys that have to step up and help the guards. Anybody, a third number really can help your cause.
That may go in the book as the earliest promotion of a producer since we've been together.
Well, I've been picking on him for a week. If we can get him up off the deck.
Well, I've got a counter with our director, Suzanne Smith, right? Now we got that.
Exactly.
Well-deserved accolades to both and all of our crew for a very busy week.
He's so tough in there, isn't he? The big guy, Pinkston.
Javon Pinkston, second basket.
Head and shoulder fake just decimates bigger people.
Boat right at Napier.
A run-out ball screen. And this is where you have some problems if he turns the corner.
Ryman wants it down in the low post. Daniels, nice spin, but short with the shot.
Nice.
Defy goes for it. 2-on-2. Archie Diacono. Whoa, yeah.
May have gotten a little extra one there, but a good, solid run to the rim and a quick timeout by Kevin Ollie. He's not happy over there. He is really getting after his guys for a lethargic start. But the arch, the triumph, 1-2, and Buckle Good, strong finish by the backcourt.
Villanova leads by 8. A pleasure now to introduce the third member of our broadcast crew. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Vern. As you know, the tournament is unique because you have a short turnaround and you're playing a team you probably haven't seen much of in the regular season. So we asked Coach Jay Wright, how do you handle such a short turnaround from Thursday's games? And he simply said, drawing as many comparisons as you possibly can helps. So he told his team he wants to guard UConn guards like he guarded Milwaukee guards because there's a lot of comparisons that you can make between the two teams and it helps ease the transition for the players. Also, he said the guys are pretty pumped up because they beat UConn last season, but he quickly pointed out to them Olander and Calhoun were starters on last season's team, and they don't get much playing time this year. That shows you what a better team UConn is this time around.
Absolutely, Allie. Thank you very much. 15:35 to go in the first half. Napier. It's Villanova by 8. There's the trap. Whoa, wow.
That was a violation. They got it. They got it.
Yeah, they did. Over and back.
Secretary of State got it. Kissinger.
Time called, mercifully. All right, Greg, we kind of expected that would be back and forth. And Baylor and Creighton will play in San Antonio tomorrow. Winners advance to the West Region Sweet 16 in Anaheim, California. It was in Anaheim that this UConn team earned their way into the Final Four. Kemba Walker was the star of that team, and he put them on the back. And boy, what a run they had at the end of the year.
And they rode him, too. There's Chenault in the game now, runs the show, can get in the lane, and Hart brings him so much energy and juice. That's that jump stop Jay had called against him that they worked diligently on.
This is Chenault. Almost, oh, goodness.
Ooh, you got it. Yeah. Compounded.
Yafai got the rebound on the miss. 13-5. Napier. Fade away. Got it.
He is tough. Quick timeout.
Villanova calls time. Well, let's take a look at the Infinity Coaches Spotlight. Kevin Ollie's second year as the UConn head coach, succeeding Jim Calhoun. 11 franchises, 13 years. He was a UConn guard, 91 to 95.
And you mentioned Kevin Durant, that he gave Kevin for the foundation of what became their philosophy.
Archie Diacono, excuse me. It takes me a while to say his name. Here's Bell.
Up on the shooters, nice back cut. Ooh, nice defense.
Dear.
What a read by Napier.
Yafai, second in the country in three-point percentage. Find the Cure, Save the World. From Michael Bay, executive producer of Transformers, comes the explosive new series, The Last Ship. Sunday, June 22nd at 9, 8 Central, only on TNT. This late at night, you pronounce every consonant.
Take your time. I like working with you.
I'm appreciative of that. Oh, dear. Napier was hit after he let the ball go. No call. He gets up, limping a little bit. Back outside. Bell.
Beautiful. Love the ball movement, don't you?
Yeah, I sure do. Napier is now asking Antonio Petty, really? There was no call on that? No foul?
He still? The deep where he said I had him up, I came right down. Wasn't it interesting when we were meeting with the UConn kids and he walked in, Shabazz, and he's the boss.
Yes.
Right?
Well, we had Bryna and Brian Boatwright sitting in our little office area, and Napier walked in, and guess who started talking?
Yeah, he's very chatty and feeling it was similar to when he was with Kemba Walker. You know, Kemba was the leader and set the stand nice high-low.
That's Bryna. Rebound, Villanova. Bell brings it up.
No, got to stop him.
In and out. Ryan Boatwright cleared the rebound. 16-7.
Oh, look at that dance.
Look who's there.
Oh,
and look at that. And no foul called.
Unbelievable, these two kids. Get out the adhesive tape.
Ouch.
Tough.
Dylan Ennis on the floor. You may remember the name. His brother, of course, played in the first game here. Took the last shot. We thought he'd made it for the win for Syracuse, but it's flanked off the back rim. Here's Napier.
Nice hustle.
Boatwright saves it. Oh, my goodness.
Hart just couldn't get control on the rollover.
Looks a little like rugby there for a second.
Now, Hart brings you effort. We talked about his energy on the floor.
Hart heads out. Gaffai is coming back on for UConn now. DeAndre Daniels will head to the bench. There's Gaffai.
A scrappy bunch of Wildcats on that defensive end.
Boatwright. Ooh, what a screen. My goodness. Amita Brima. Gaffai kicks it out, traveled. And Kevin Ollie's up now. And he's yelling at Niels, and Niels finally looks over and...
Well, actually, on him, and then just giving him a little spirit, too. A little confidence.
Archie Diacono with the miss. At the other end, you can see at the top of the screen the score bar. Wisconsin leading, 30-some seconds remaining in that one.
Boy, that was a nice play by Archie Diacono. He ran in front of Napier, and he ended up having a foul problem. Second one, I believe, on him.
It is number 2. He goes to the bench. He is unhappy. That Wisconsin-Oregon game on CBS.
A little small change on the turn around the corner. Samuel just couldn't get in the spot.
First foul on Terrence Samuel, number 3. 11:59 to go, first half. Villanova up. All right, Greg, thank you. And Baylor and Creighton play in that region tomorrow. Winners advance to Anaheim. There's a loose ball.
Nice switch of the D.
3 on 3. Rejected. Wow.
What is?
My goodness, Boatwright has it. Takes it strong, reverse layup, too strong.
Tough for those Sheffield there. Almost a steal.
Archie Diacono. There's Hilliard for 3.
Look at that rotation. Is that pretty?
Oh, boy.
Okay, that's teamwork. Arch puts the 3 up. He makes the 3. Hilliard, and he lets the world know. Cute.
Darren Hilliard out of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. 19-9, 10-point margin.
And back screen pop and little magic.
Boatwright. Terrence Samuel in the backcourt as well.
An excellent defense by Ennis. Down to 5.
Boatwright. Off the mark. Boy, box out underneath.
Good defensive trip from the top to inside.
Archie Diacono back outside.
Good looking stroke too. Come up empty though. Known as a shooter. Ennis.
Into the corner. Terrence Samuel is fouled by Dylan Ennis, the sophomore. Earlier, take a look at these two plays.
Yeah, pretty good effort from the back. Just solid position. Ennis to give here for an easy stroke. Wow. Got to get up and play guys like that. He's too good.
Terrence Samuel at the line.
He moves to the left there, huh? Interesting.
That is interesting.
Not dead center.
Very observant of you.
Well, I've been off kilter all my life, so I recognize those things.
Coke Zero wants to know, are you a real fan? Hashtag prove it. Visit the Coke Zero social arena in March Madness live.
Yeah, we expect a lot from Samuel. He's been a really nice player.
Josh Hart back. Excuse me, Bill. Josh Hart back on the floor for Villanova now. So also is Javon Pinkston. So we've got Archie Diacono, Hilliard, Josh Hart, Steele. Oh, beautiful. And then the miss at the basket.
And nobody back. Hold on. Uh-oh. Wow, there is a stud going to the 10. And you know what? Bryman did not back off.
No.
Whew. That would have brought the house down. Well, at least in Philly, anyhow. But great passing inside there by Connecticut. Don't finish the deal, but oh my goodness, bring it all.
Of course, the winner of this game will go on to the Garden in New York, where Seton Hall upset Villanova in the first round of the Big East tournament. I'm smiling because Jay Wright said, Javon Pinkston, there's something about Madison Square Garden that just affects him. He was 3 for 10 shooting free throws in that loss to Seton Hall.
It's going back home sometimes. You just want to impress everybody. He's a big-time player. Brooklyn kid.
9-point lead. Shabazz Napier on the bench with 2 fouls for UConn.
Automatic switch, play anybody with confidence.
Spin move, kick outside. Terrence Samuel.
That's his game. He can get in there and do some damage. Nice delivery. And they've set up this little press. They coughed it up once, Villanova. Going over the top, won't hurt.
Archie Diacono backs away. Here's Hilliard. .9:30 to go, opening half, alley-oop. Oh my goodness.
Trying to go against Bryman, though.
Yeah.
Pretty good stance by the big guy. 2 threes have been effective the last couple of trips. Look at this step back and dancing.
Samuel. Reach in.
Jenkins, I believe, riding him.
Get the most complete coverage of every team in your bracket and the tournament's best moments with the Team Stream app from Bleacher Report. Fuel your passion with Team Stream on your iPhone, iPad, or Android device today. Daniel Oshefu and James Bell back in the floor now for Jay Wright's Villanova team.
And Hart with a denial disrupts. Pretty good D. Trying to get in their high-low set.
Yes.
Got to stop. Hit that floater. He's very good at it, too. Just a little too deep.
Hart the trap.
And great coverage.
Look at the ball movement. Yes. They get it.
Blocking a jump shot.
He got a little Matembo there.
Yeah,
we got the finger wave.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this distance that he came. And then, no, do not bring that here. Dikembe, yeah. He's a big character.
Hilliard. Son Crum was on the floor now for UConn. Beg your pardon.
I'm watching Bryman. He really he's enjoying playing. I think he's going to work really hard this offseason. Almost.
Oh, he went for the swat again. Yep. Affected the shot. There's no question.
No question about it.
Defy always a threat from 3. Jumper, no. Hilliard has it. No numbers here. Doesn't matter. We'll take it all the way. Defy gets the rebound. Here comes UConn. Boatwright. Foul. 2013. Villanova leads. We're back in Buffalo. Let's go to Allie LaForce, who's with the Hall of Fame coach, Jim Calhoun.
He sure is. It's an honor to be sitting next to you right now, Coach. You played a big role in Coach Ollie becoming the head coach of UConn. How proud are you to see him out there?
My hands are soaking wet. That gives me an indication how proud and also how nervous I am. But we're starting to play a little bit better. You know, we got to tighten up a little bit offensively. We got to get back on D, but I see a slight turn right now. We're starting to attack. I mean, of course, we got Baz on the bench right now with 2 fouls.
Should I relay the message to him right now?
No, don't give me. He's doing just fine without Jim Calhoun, trust me.
Coach, you had a long fight with cancer. You told us the other day you're feeling better than ever. Any chances we catch you on the sidelines coming up soon here?
The only sideline, this is a good sideline right here, trust me.
Okay, Coach, enjoy the second half. Thank you.
Thanks, Allie.
The sly fox he is.
Isn't he, though?
You know, it's interesting. Of all the guys that retire, I can't see him retired.
Hard to.
Yeah, I mean, he was so active and in great condition, too. But enjoying his family. I got to know his son, Jim. And there's Jeff, we mentioned the other night. Alongside him there. That's Jimmy and his little guy.
And Kevin Ollie played for Jim for 4 years. One more free throw for Boatwright. Boatwright.
Kevin lived to talk about it. He was a demanding coach, let me tell you. But they all showed up at his Hall of Fame induction. Unbelievable. He asked and they delivered.
Nice ball movement again by Villanova. There's the lead, back outside.
This is his game, getting in the lane.
How about that? He's a senior now, started his career at Wake Forest. Moved back to take care of his mother who passed away right after, 15 months after he went back to New York. And then came over to Villanova. He was a big scorer, wasn't he?
Yeah, I know he's well thought of, no question about it.
Chenault we're talking about.
Yeah.
Jafai, Pinkston all over it.
Oh, the gamble, didn't pay for it.
Back outside, there's his wide open three, and they can it.
Nice job. I got a lot of dribble drive guys on this team. Same we're getting those minutes because of the 2 fouls for Shabazz Napier.
Well, UConn, as Jim Calhoun said, they've come back. They've cut the double-digit margin down to 4.
And Jim Calhoun was right. There is a slight turn here. I think it was the changing of the defenses, got them into it a little bit.
Villanova, meanwhile, has missed 10 of its last 12 shots from the field. Here's Daniels in the line.
There's got to be a walk.
Yeah, it is. Watch live games on your Amazon Kindle, Android device, iPhone, iPad, or computer with NCAA March Madness Live. Watch now at ncaa.com/March Madness or download the app today.
Kevin was out on the floor. I thought he was calling timeout. He was really after his guys to step up. Kevin Ollie, that is.
No points in just about 4 minutes now.
What a spin.
And he misfires. Loose ball. Out of bounds. It will be UConn ball.
I don't know why they went to save that. I thought it would have been Villanova's, but it makes it easy for the official.
Sure does. All of this with Shabazz Napier on the bench. This comeback. Napier sat down with 2 fouls. And Villanova trailing by 10. Out of UConn.
Nice back cut. They set that up pretty. Pinch post pass.
Whoa, what a reversal. Outside, quickly.
How about that? Pretty good penetration.
Lasan Chroma, number 20. And the margin is 2.
He can really put it down and go left great as well. And 2-3.
Look at this communication between Jafai and Boatwright.
Almost like a 1-3-1 set.
Yeah, it is.
Shaping into wherever they're...
Oh, he missed it again. Wow.
He's not shooting it. He's trying to force it in the hole.
And a chance for the tie or the lead.
Wow, they got Pinkston with a shove, I guess. Jimmy Lucky emphatically. And right here, mentioned about his ability to put it on the floor and go left. Everybody occupied, heads turned. Pretty good offensive set. And Pinkston probably upset at himself. Good opportunities.
Touched out of bounds. It will be Yukon ball.
I'm looking at Jay Wright in the sideline there. I'm thinking, imagine him with like a knapsack and dungarees. It's just a...
No. Graduated from Bucknell in '83. Coached with Rolly Massimino as an assistant. Then got his first head job at Hofstra.
We learned a lot. We learned a lot from Rolly, including how to eat.
I thought you were going to say dress.
Well, Rolly had a little style.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
Now Villanova looking for a basket.
Oh, not a good
Oh,
look.
Defy. Hell ball, possession arrow, Yukon.
A tough entry from that angle. Got to get it down a little bit. Get it to that outside hand. You can just see right here, denial on the inside. Should have been passed to the forward spot.
And another chance now for the tie or the lead for the Huskies. 4:25 to go first half.
How about that challenge? Woo! Undeterred Boatwright. We've seen him do that all game long.
Yep. And we're tied at 20. Villanova started 4 of 6 from the field. 2 of 14 since then, and they've missed their last 8. And Kevin Ollie has taken a coaching stance. I mean, he is into it now.
He's sure. Look at him over there. What energy. Well, Villanova let them get back in by not making or completing deals at the rim.
Archie Diacono and a little cheapy from Defy, I believe. Shabazz Napier leads the applause. Ryan Boatwright with the tying basket. All right, Greg, and here we've got Villanova suddenly arid from the field. They've missed 2 of 14. They've got no points in the last 6 minutes and 23 seconds, the Wildcats.
A combination of real good defensive changes and inability to bring the bell up close. How about Bo Ryan, by the way? Unbelievable. He's here.
Yeah.
Sam Decker's being mentioned by Greg earlier. Maybe his best offensive team, I think. Gasher, Bruss.
Well, look what they did again tonight.
Oh, they got a shove? Or?
Offensive foul, yes. Who do you think will come up big tonight? Tune into the Inside March Madness postgame presented by Buick to see the surprising performance of the day.
They're playing real small now. We've got Daniels, the Fire, the bigs, and 3 perimeter guys. Tough gamble.
Chris Jenkins guarding Defy.
Defy's got to look for his shot, I think.
10 on the shot clock. Kick in the corner. That's Chroma. That's 3, and Yukon has the lead.
Nice job by Boatwright with the fine.
First lead for Yukon. I want to go back to what Jim Calhoun said to Allie LaForce. I feel a little trend here. How about that?
I would think he knows what he's talking about.
Well, Napier went to the bench with 12:09 to go in the half with his second foul. And 13-4 since then, another miss. My goodness.
They are scrapping, though, Yukon.
In the corner. Archie Diacono defensively. Air ball. Right into Villanova's hands. Terrence Samuel, number 3.
Shot clock.
We've got an issue.
See if it grazed or not. Yeah, you got a piece.
Yep.
Got a piece. They got it right. 32.
Mm-hmm.
Good coordination. Pinkston in for the last run.
And Josh Hart also in for Villanova. Villanova has gone almost 8 minutes without a point.
Well, this is a tough match, I think. Oh, he can shake and lose, and he lost the ball, too.
Yes, he did. Hart. Javon Pinkston. Whoa, hit from behind. That was Boatwright.
Yeah. Well, they got him into the game a little bit. Pinkston, a couple of misses and lethargic there.
8:28 since the Wildcats scored a point. Outside. Nice pass.
How about that? There you go. Nice position by him and a nice look, as you noted.
UConn leads by 5. 2 of 15 in the last 9 minutes for Villanova. Goodyear, great defensive by Terrence Samuel. Jumper, still can't get one.
And that's not his game, that deep. And once in a while, he can bite you. But when you're struggling as they are.
1 minute. Boatwright. Almost threw it out of bounds. Saved. Boatwright.
Nice pass.
Swipe it from behind. He does pass it interiorly. And Archie Diacono.
Nice look.
Oh, dear. Oh, wow. Flagrant foul.
Yep, flagrant one. Overzealous. It's interesting. Villanova's one of those teams, they will hold it for a last shot, but if they think they can do some damage, they become the aggressor. In that particular time, they had been struggling. Watch this giveaway. Oh, that could be a 2, to be honest with you. That could be a 2. I hope not. Oh, goodness.
Grabbed him by the neck on his way down.
That's not pretty at all. I don't know. Got the shoulder. Actually trying to use him for protection. Well, a flagrant one.
And a misfire at the free throw line. They finally score the first point since 10:15 remained in the half. Wow.
Amazing. We don't wait that long between meals.
Or later in the evening.
Take your pick.
And the ball. Back outside. Hart. Archie Diacono. Play for the last shot. 25-21. UConn.
These are confidence builders. If your defense stops, it's good for you. Offense gets a little hop in their step if they score. See if they double.
For 3.
Wow. Yes! This kid, he just knows how to provide the lift.
And the last shot of the half. Good if it goes. It does not. Archie Diacono cuts the lead to 1. But it looked like Dust Bowl days there for Villanova. Almost half the half. Coming up, AT&T at the half. Scores and highlights. NCAA tournament news, and we'll get you caught up on Harvard and Michigan State still going on. All of that coming up on AT&T at the half. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Coach, Villanova started hot on offense, and then your defense buckled down until that last 3. What happened there?
I just like our resiliency. They hit a 3 at the end of the game, at the end of the half, so be it. We played great defense to get back in the game. We're going to stay positive, and we're going to be productive. And it's a great half when your best player is sitting on the bench with 2 fouls and 11 minutes to go. I love our character. I love our guys, and we're going to win this game.
Good luck in the second half, Coach. Thanks.
Well stated, the confident Kevin Ollie. Allie, thank you. End of the first half, 25-24. UConn leads Villanova. We'll send you the AT&T at the half after these messages. You're watching the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship. And we're back in downtown Buffalo late at night on this third round encounter. UConn and Villanova. UConn by 1. That drought lasted almost 10 minutes for Villanova. They wound up losing the rebound edge as well. And moments ago, Allie LaForce had a chance to chat with Villanova head coach Jay Wright.
Coach, you started out hot on offense, then you go on the 2-15 drought. What happened, or was there something that they did defensively that worked on you guys?
I think they definitely picked up. We started aggressively, and I think we kind of jumped them. Then they picked up their defensive pressure, did a really good job.
You held them to 25 first half points. Are you happy with the defensive performance?
Yeah, defensively we're doing a pretty good job. You know, much like Thursday night, Defensively, I'm pretty pleased, but offensively, we got to share the ball a little bit.
Good luck, Coach. Thank you.
And your reaction, Mr. Raftery?
Well, I think the prognosticator, Coach Calhoun, had it right. He saw some things, maybe the defensive end, but also they did a better job on the offensive end. Started to get people in the right places, move the basketball, more of an understanding of where to go and who to do it with. And that's some defense by Brahma, the kick out. Daniels, who can light it up from out there. Brahma, the ability to get to the rim. This is just magnificent over a Sheffield, and that is some springs. And look who's back, Vern.
All of that accomplished with Shabazz Napier on the bench with 2 fouls for all but 8 minutes of the first half. Archie Diacono hit the big 3 with just a few seconds left in the first half. He'll try to launch another. And hello.
This kid is tough. I mean, he just sort of does a few things here and there, and all of a sudden the team needs him. He provides a lift. Sound, deep, thrust.
And Villanova reclaims the lead. Largest lead was theirs. It was 10 points. And a little reach-in foul by Hilliard.
Interesting, the momentum. We always talk about it. Maybe feeling real good after that 3 at halftime and ringing the bell from deep. Now you're going to have to go over the top, which will lead to rolls to the rim and, of course, the blow-by.
I understood everything you just said.
You are really a changed man. Not an educated one by me, but
oh, dear.
Nice play.
Archie Diacono and a foul called.
They have a lot of guys that spark you. It's interesting. It's Arch and interesting, just pretty good play there, making a play at the basketball, and I just like the read. Solid out of the gate.
So Villanova gets the foul called and will inbound now. Archie Diacono has it. Oshefu's also there. Here's Hilliard. Pops out, guarded by Napier. Archie Diacono, well, he's feeling it, isn't he? And that one almost went down off the glass.
Get good shots if you're UConn now.
Napier. Long rebound, saved. How about that? Both right.
Speed just to get to the basketball. Keeping that dribble alive.
We're tied at 27. Winner goes to New York. These two teams both rather experienced in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, they've had a few encounters.
Archie Diacono, nope. A little too hungry?
No, you know what? That's the way they play, though.
Defy. That's for 3. And that's good.
Well, they're starting to play pretty good basketball.
DeAndre Daniels with a 3. He's got 9 points. UConn up by 3. Just thinking to Villanova's game the other night, they went 0 for 16. They kept launching it from outside.
Yeah, pretty good defense there by Napier on the back cut by Hilliard.
5 for 14 tonight, excuse me.
Nice cut. Pinkston likes to back it in, alley-oop to him.
That one's short. Pinkston can't get the rebound. It's off his hands. UConn ball.
How about this hustle? We'd be out for months bending over that low and quickly. I don't know how Giffey found Daniels, but that was a pretty good discovery.
Opening moments, second half. UConn now out of the American Athletic Association, who's commissioner. There's Napier, got it.
They said it. Kevin Ollie feeling my best player on the bench, and we're able to do such a good job. Now he's ready to go with those 2 fouls.
And leading the applause, Michael Oresco.
Yes.
Our good friend who used to be a CBS vice president, now the commissioner of the American Athletic Conference. That's good. As you said.
How do you get, it's amazing. They don't really have to run things with their ability. Oh, they're looking for the pick.
Giffey. A little cheapy as well.
Pinkston with that little, how about this? Out of the gate, getting his team back in, getting himself back in, but this is amazing. And quite a distance, a little separation, and a good challenge as well.
33-30. Gaffai will inbound.
I love this double high set.
Napier spin move. And no help coming.
Over the top. So tempting.
Coke Zero wants to know, are you a real fan? Hashtag prove it. Visit the Coke Zero social arena in March Madness live. Amita Brima is back on the floor. For UConn, there's a steal. Arcidiacono, he's got both right, he takes it. Oh!
Good call. Good call. Once again, Arch going right by, and that is disconcerting when you're dribbling the basketball. I'm not so sure that would have got in. He's begging. But watch this now. That's twice this game, and easy call for the officials right over the rim. Pretty aggressive on the way down as well.
35-30. Into the corner. Bell, yes.
They just make you move. You've got to cover so many people each trip, and they get that little three-quarter court press that they love, and back it off.
Hilliard picks up Napier. It's a screen from Daniels. Boatwright. Little floater off the glass. Ball still UConn's possession.
He is tough to guard, Boatwright, isn't he?
Yes. Indeed. 35-33 from the corner, no. Javon Kingston with the rebound. Arcidiacono. They're unconscious.
They are. And this is when they get it going. It is just amazing. The length of the deliveries and the confidence. And this is all because of Jay. I mean, he gives them that freedom, doesn't question shot selection, just guard.
8 of 17 from three-point range now for Villanova.
On the pass, the attack. They get on the board quickly, don't they, Vern? On our read from deep. When this is going, it is beautiful. Nylon in abundance. Bell, ringing it.
Back in time for my favorite promo. Let Upwave help you bring out your inner beast. For tips and advice on how to keep your body at its best, check out upwave.com/basketball. That would be Skip Shackelford. Oh, my goodness. See, he lost all that weight, but look at the arms.
He moved it into his arms, I think. That is impressive, lugging around that big piece of equipment. You gotta be strong.
On the other end is Will Baker, both those guys with us on the SEC package, college football.
And you can see the improvement from the other night. Villanova making the threes with some consistency, particularly last few trips.
UConn. Jumper. Rebound, Bell.
This is one of those teams, you don't want to get to a shooting match with Villanova. I know they have some cold spells on occasion, but I think you've got to run some offense. You can always get that jump shot, as good as Shabazz is.
Josh Hart, Chris Jenkins, two freshmen from the Washington, D.C. area, both on the floor now. Whoops. Lost his dribble as he was falling, did Arcidiacono. Here comes UConn with a chance to reclaim the lead. Daniels puts it on the deck. Off the glass and in.
Had a pretty good goal because he drew Shefford to him and then knows he can blow by the big guy. Pretty little kiss.
UConn back on top.
This free-flowing offense that Jay has. A lot of freedom and not a good look there. These passes on the other side. No. It didn't retouch.
Yeah, Jamie Lucky's going to go over and tell.
No, but it touched Bell before it went back. They're saying it did. I don't think so. It was a denial to the backcourt, and Bell never touched it. And I think that's exactly what Jamie's saying. Now watch. Now, see, it didn't touch him again.
Right.
They can't look at the monitor.
There it is. It was tipped.
You think Bell tipped it?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, so they can't look at the monitor, unfortunately. A very tough call.
Well, that's a break for Yukon. Napier, pull up.
How about that setup? Pretty little draw by Napier to the left. And the big guy curls to the tin. Ooh, is he going to be terrific?
Just a freshman. Out of Accra, Ghana, Amida Brima. Archie Bianco. That's for three. Nope. Terrence Samuel on the floor. Here's Defy. Back outside.
Napier's really looked like a point guard the last couple of trips, didn't he? That pass. Automatic switching. Step fade away.
Yes.
Oh boy, this kid, he's got it going a little bit. And you recall how he struggled at Louisville
Yes.
a couple of weeks ago, and they bottled him up pretty good. Not right now.
That was an extraordinary afternoon for us. Villanova lost 81-48 to Louisville. UConn, I beg your pardon. From the corner.
And nobody at the rim.
Daniels with the rebound.
Always goes back to the boss. It's like working with you.
I wish I had that kind of authority.
Good teams usually get it back a couple of times. Oh, we lost it.
Oh, really?
He thought he got hit.
Yeah.
Doing a little refereeing. And right here, just a outstanding feed. All the eyes following the dribbler. And then a little step back delivery. He's out, playing comfortably now.
They're going to give Boatwright a bit of a rest now. And Javon Pinkston, I beg your pardon, he's back in. He had a bit of a rest. Archie Diacono. Terrence Samuel defensively, good job.
And also, everybody stayed at home. They do that well. Get in the lane and slap it back. Small change, not on Brima, was it? Or on... Oh.
Napier, that's three.
He's looking at the rim.
Whoa.
Like, why?
Whoa. And Kevin Ollie quickly is going to get his best player out of the game with his third foul.
And he had it going, too.
$11 points, 5 of 9. He only played 8 minutes in the first half.
Let's see if they can load up Pinkston a little bit. Get some pounding inside.
Archie Diacono. Here comes Boatwright. Got Samuels on the right wing.
Why foul when you got the big guy back there? And he smiled because he thought he had it, you know, salivating back there. And right here, he just lost balance. That's what happened.
Foul is called on Darren Hilliard. That's his third. And Terrence Samuel is at the line. Get complete coverage of the NCAA Division I Women's Tournament on NCAA.com. One more for the freshman from Brooklyn, New York.
He's done a good job driving the ball. Very confident playing. And playing small at times has really helped you guys. Because they got Brima still in there.
Bench points so far tonight, 12 for UConn, none for Villanova. He lost control as he went up in the air.
Oh, he hit the other hand. Slapped it, hit the other hand.
42-36, we're going to step aside and enjoy the music of the Killers. Bracket already busted? Didn't get your bracket in on time? It's not too late. Join the Capital One NCAA March Madness round-by-round game now at ncaa.com/round-by-round. Bad news for Iowa State. George Niang averaging 16 points per game out. Top seeds are 21-2, Duke and Syracuse. Both third seeds loose. And Shabazz Napier is on the bench with 3 fouls.
It looks like Villanova resorting to a little more of an aggressive half court with 3/4 court pressure. That backed it off earlier in the game. I mentioned Niang, he could really fill it up. Had a good opening game, nice pass. Oh,
wow.
Gotta finish.
Arcidiacono takes it back outside. Bell for 3.
How about that? And what a find. And right away, the reaction by Boatwright, but Arch delivered.
12 points now for Bell. And the margin of difference is 3. Foul on Bell.
Let's hope he's okay. He took some shot. Tough kid, Boatwright. This is a shame, really. They had run that play a little bit earlier. And you don't score, and how often this happens. You pay for it dearly.
Under 11 to go. 42-39.
Shuffle cut with a switch. Automatic switch. Great communication.
Boatwright. Pick and pop with Daniels.
Look at this kid.
Bell almost had it.
Pretty good read. Because when you're dribbling, you got to keep moving. This kid will find you.
10 on the shot clock.
There's Kevin Garden over there on the sideline. Reminds me of Louis Kahn II in the old days.
Baseline jumper is good.
Boy, does that help? You saw him dribble dry, but this time Kromov filling it up deep.
Back to a 6-point margin. There's a statistical oddity for you. Foul is called.
A nice attack. We've seen that before, haven't we?
Javon Pinkston is fouled. Here's the jumper.
Just a little crease, and they are playing good offense. A little dribble into the gap, fine.
Foul is on Amita Brima, Bill. That's his third. With Javon Pinkston at the line, 75% for the year. 3-point field goals made tonight. 9. 2-point field goals made tonight by Villanova. 3. Woo.
You get accustomed to that, though, with them. They can fill it up.
Almost lost my voice saying that. Gafai's back on, number 5. And DeAndre Daniels will head to the bench. 45-40. Javon Pinkston at the line.
Shabazz has to be smart, which he is, in terms of how he guards. Not so much in the offense. He usually has great control, doesn't charge.
So Shabazz gets it from Boatwright. 5-point UConn lead, under 10 to go. Winner goes to New York. Timeout. UConn. (45-40). Villanova shooting poorly, 35%. Look at the bench points. 15 for UConn, none for Villanova. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Vern. It's almost as Shabazz Napier saw this coming, because when we met with him yesterday and said, what's the key to a win tomorrow? He said DeAndre Daniels is our biggest X factor. He's not always there on offense, but defensively, he's a huge difference maker. So imagine his defense that he brings and the fact that he has 11 points tonight and 3 threes. He is the X factor right now.
All right, Allie, thank you. 45-40.
How about that one? How deep was that? He is playing confidence with the limited minutes he's had. He said he didn't want to put pressure on the other guys yesterday as well.
Largest lead of the game now for UConn. They are up by 8, 48-40. Here's Hilliard. Nope. Napier, 1-on-2. Archie Diacono, that's a clean takeaway, but Napier gets it back.
Almost an open floor soiree there. Pretty good hustle by Archie Diacono.
Napier saves it.
Not going to shoot it.
Oh, my goodness.
He's feeling it. Uh-oh. That's what great players can do. He is in that particular zone that is the envy of most players.
17 points. Archie Diacono fouled.
And he's saying the kick, Boatwright. I don't know if that was true.
Napier. The foul is on Boatwright.
Now watch how far this is, Vern. Now, this is amazing. That's incredible. You're talking like 25, 26 feet. And not to be undone. Ringing it again.
Archie Diacono at the line. Got it. Shoots one more, two more.
And here's the other one, just to pull up, and they know he can get by you, so it sets up his shooting game.
Look at the background.
Yeah, they got the little sweep over there, don't they?
Oh, goodness. Bell is out. Oshefu is in, number 23.
And very tough to get behind UConn because the two guards are so good handling pressure and making you pay when you extend the floor a little bit.
51-43. 8:43 to go. Little pressure applied. There's the trap. Winner goes to New York City. And will take on either North Carolina or Iowa State. Michigan State has already earned its spot in the Sweet 16 at Madison Square Garden. Napier.
No. It's interesting. I think he fell on his own.
Yep.
We were told if there is contact, though, no, it's a good call. It's a good call. No
yes,
question.
it is.
John Adams was talking about this at our seminar. It's unfortunate. That one was the correct one.
John Adams, the NCAA Director of Officials. 8:06.
Nolan doing a nice job trying to post. Oh, not a good look there.
No.
That's not his shot, and he knows it. That's what makes him a good player. Knows his game.
Pump fake. Back.
Oh, nice.
Taken away. Wow.
Right in this great spot. Lozano.
51-43. Boatwright.
I thought he walked. Yeah, a good call. Started running.
7:32 to go in this one. A trip to New York City awaits one of these two. UConn by 8 after all the games are over. Matt Weiner, Seth Davis, Steve Smith, and Grant Hill have all the highlights and analysis on Inside March Madness, presented by Buick, only on TBS. How about Shabazz Napier, particularly in this half?
How about him lighting it up, finding his partner, the big fella at the rim, able to step back, Jack, confident with the head and his shoulder, sets you up. Tough because he can put it on the deck and get to the rim. The little sweep on the sideline. He is a leader. He does talk and he backs it up.
13 second half points. He was limited to 8 minutes in the first half because of 2 fouls. 51-43, 7:30 remaining in the ball game.
Little triangle set off the timeout with a fade and a pin.
Archie Diacono.
I know Pinkston just trapped him because they want him inside.
Tough ball on the deck.
Tough pass. Going the other way.
Hill ball, UConn ball.
Boy, that was a tough one at the feet. And right here, the cut. Well, they trapped out there because they leave Pinkston outside. And more worried about him when he's in that paint area. Ooh. They got the 4 around 1, Villanova. 1 big and 4 guys who can ring the bell. And this kid's just extraordinary what he's been able to do, particularly with the limited minutes.
Back in Napier's hands, 6:50 to go. Hilliard went for the steal. Arcidiacono has it. And there's a foul. Good Hilliard will shoot 2.
Good one, Vern.
Yep.
Don't let him get it to the rim.
Well, remember back midway through the first half, Allie LaForce talked to Jim Calhoun. And what did he say then? I feel a little shift coming. They were down by 5 or 6 at the time. And very prescient from Jim Calhoun.
He was right on top of it, no question about it. They just started defensively, I thought. Just sort of around, which is what Jim's teams used to do. Very creative on that end of the floor.
Calhoun, the Hall of Fame former coach at UConn.
They've got a new facility. I think it might have his name on it, the practice facility coming. I think April and May it will open.
51-45, 2-possession game. Arcidiacono.
Good poise there. Experience.
Giffey gets it back to Boatwright.
Run your stuff, though. You don't want to get caught late. Might get an offensive rebound there. How about this?
Are you kidding?
It's on it. It's in his hands. He wants it.
Timeout, Villanova.
Kevin Ollie, the first to go out and concentrate. Once he gets them organized, get those puppies set. Cotton from deep. And the crew regaling over it.
UConn by 9, 6:02 to go. Conan is doing a week of shows from Dallas. Conan Dallas Week starts Monday, March 31st, I beg your pardon, at 11 o'clock, 10 Central only on TBS. Very funny.
Shabazz is doing Buffalo right now. Got to put a lid on him or the Cats are going to be in trouble.
Give him an extra order of wings after this effort. 20 points after 8 minutes played in the first half. Here's Arcidiacono. Left side jumper. Nope. Offensive board. Missed it again.
A nice job defensively. That time I think it was Daniels.
5:40 to go. UConn. Hard to believe we saw this team 3 weeks ago and they lost 81-48.
Well, this is the best idea I've seen. Put 2 on him the way he's playing.
Milk a little clock now.
Exactly. Smart. And the right guy has it late.
Up and under. Nope. Follow. Nope. Josh Hart, number 3.
And 1.
Oh, dear.
Just couldn't get out. Nice little screen on Giffey on the drive to the rim.
Foul is on Giffey.
Not being able to finish on that 2-point area.
3 of 14 on 2-point, and they missed a lot of them around that same neighborhood, in close.
Which tells you, though, that there's some deterrent around the rim as well.
Masters Voice, Masters Live streams exclusive video of Amen Corner, 15 and 16, and 2 featured groups. For more, go to cbssports.com/masters and masters.com. You're not coming this year, right?
No, I won't be able to.
I'm
busy painting my Easter eggs. I love watching it, though. Every minute of it.
5 to go, 7-point UConn lead.
Don't put it away too early. I think you still got to be aggressive. Oh, the back trip.
Yep.
The back hoe.
Foul is on James Bell. That's 3 on him.
And put a good free throw shooter on the line at 78%. That's what's nice about these 2 guards. 86 for Shabazz Napier and 78 by the boat.
out of suburban Chicago.
It was fun chatting with him about the big guy. Could he make it in Chicago? Is he tough enough? Right? Cute how they have the relationship. Brima.
And it was Boatwright who kept insisting that Amita Brima, the big fella, was the best dancer on the team, and Amita, who's rather shy, just kept pointing his finger at Boatwright, said he's the guy.
A nice little smile, didn't he?
I mentioned this in the first half tonight, that amazing Dayton win over Syracuse, that one of the joys of this tournament for both of us and for Allie and all of our production crew. The day between the games, we get to sit down and meet some of these kids, and they are an outstanding group.
You get to know them as guys, you know, as basketball players. More dimensional than we assume. A nice little, Boatwright. Just trying to be creative with that slap, putting Arcidiacono on the line at 70%.
Boatwright's second foul. Napier playing much of this half with 3, but it hasn't mattered. He has been brilliant. 2 really good guards. It's the old theory in this tournament. Will go a long way.
Value those guys. They are creative. They can make shots, make other people better.
Villanova has made 15 free throws tonight. They've made 12 field goals, and only 3 of those have been 2-pointers.
Now, what can they get out of the defense right now? That is key. And you mentioned the guards, they're the decision makers, but you still got to pass to a post-up guy. And then I would get on the guards, don't let the ball back.
7-point lead, the Huskies. Arcidiacono is out on Boatwright.
Nice.
Again, they'll take their time.
Nice gapping. Great denial by Hilliard.
Oh, yes, it was.
He got hurt.
And Napier got hurt.
And that's from the first half, I think.
Napier limping from the corner. Oh, boy. Napier limping as he goes back down court. I couldn't tell if it was a knee hit, knee knock. They go right at it. Oh, boy, his teammate.
Oh, my goodness, you got to call that. Wow. Pinkston took a shot, and Napier's down. And that's all from the first half, I think.
Do you?
Jump shot, they took his legs away and didn't protect the shooter. And this is where they get hooked up, and I think it reignites, I should say, the pain that he had earlier in the game.
Yeah, he took a 3 in the first half, and there was no foul called. We both thought there should have been.
Now watch this. I mean, there's something there. Goodness. Talk about protecting the shooter. Concerned, obviously.
It's his mom, Carmen Velasquez.
He will be back, I assure you. This kid is a gamer. We got the TV media timeout coming up. You're getting the free timeout on each end of the floor.
I wonder if it's a calf problem or an ankle. What do you think?
I would say mid-calf. Wouldn't you? Just
yeah,
by the way he was.
By the way, he's being treated right now, and he is in obvious pain. Oh, dear. 4 minutes to go. And in close, Javon Pinkston. 5-point game.
Now this is key now. How Samuel reacts. They're trying to shut Boatwright down. Got a perfect trap, and I got a timeout. Good job. Villanova knows it's an urgent matter.
That is Shabazz Napier. Shabazz Napier is in agony on the UConn bench. Let's check in with Alan DeForce.
Guys, still unsure of which part of the lower leg it is, but the trainer is pressing his fingers all over his calf and his ankle, and he's having him go through drills by pressing down on his foot and having Shabazz try to press his foot up while the trainer presses down, and he seems like he's in a lot of pain trying to do that simple motion.
Thank you, Allie. 3:32 to go. Skip pass. Lasan Chroma, number 20. And he's going to shoot 2. Archie Diacono is saying what? Who? Me?
So am I.
A concerned mother, Carmen Velasquez, and her son. Third round play continues tomorrow at noon Eastern on CBS. Stanford and Kansas at 5 p.m. TNT as the NCAA Infinity Tip-Off Show. There are 8 games across CBS, TNT, TBS, and True TV over 12 hours. Shabazz Napier, let's go back to the first half, Bill.
And this is the follow-through. He never really gets to the floor and gets creamed and came up gimpy and hesitant. And then right here, Hilliard, all of a sudden he came in, probably hit the same tender spot. He is not back in. So hopefully he will be all right. Stretching and pulling that leg on the sideline as he's limping around.
Terrence Samuel at the line. Excellent. The bench points now with Samuel hitting that first. Look at this.
Yes,
Look at this.
You knew that.
Yep.
Too tough.
Bench points, Yukon 17, Villanova none. And welcome back, Shabazz Napier. All right, Mom.
Nothing like to have mom support.
Archie Diacono, no.
All the way to the rim.
Yes, and they missed another layup.
Nobody back. Good play by Bo Wright.
Word from the bench is that Napier is suffering from a bruised shin.
And you may see a back cut with all the gambling lately.
Samuel, Defy. Under 3 to go. This is Napier.
He's going to find somebody if they keep doubling him.
Boatwright in the corner, that's for 3. And it's an air ball. 58-51. Hilliard underneath.
Nice job. And nobody back.
Defy. Samuel, can he save it?
You don't need it. Bring it out.
2:25 to go. Well, I guess he's back.
Oh, a spin. Wow. Talk about a gamer. The ability to get to the rim. Coming down the stretch. What a ticker. Solid. What a kiss, Vern. Vern, the player of the year, and why not in his conference? Just the ability to get to the rim. We've seen jump shots, but how about this? English, Willie Mosconi at his best. Couldn't put that kind of action.
Now, why would you pick Mosconi and not Minnesota Fats?
Well, it's my era a little bit. We used to have one around our school we used to spend a lot of healthy moments at.
For those of you who are of a different generation, we're talking about two of the greatest pool players ever.
And right now, the urgency and pretty good pass and finish need steals.
Javon Pinkston.
Look at nobody back. We got 3-on-1.
3-on-1. Napier, no look pass. Oh my goodness.
He's done it all.
Wow.
Fake left. And that is aggressive basketball. Take it when you can get it. Nice help. Ooh. Crumble with a terrific read. We mentioned the experienced GW coming here for that last year. And look away, romance. Bang. Ooh, what a find.
Archie Diacono at the line. Missed free throw. Napier with a rebound. Who else?
The jump ball.
No, they called it on Oshefu. And that's going to send Shabazz Napier to the line. 86 26% free throw shooter.
And this is just pretty aggressive play. Well, he's doing everything else, right? Out wrestle somebody for the ball.
Oshepu is out. And Chris Jenkins on the floor for Villanova. Napier's first free throw attempt of the night. At halftime, 25-24 UConn. Here was Allen DeForest with Kevin Ollie.
I love our character, I love our guys, and we're going to win this game.
He was pretty positive, wasn't he?
Sure, and I'm sure he went right in and carried that message to his players, and they've responded. He was just killing them down the stretch, that kid.
1:40 remaining, still 10-point game.
A nice steal, Broma, and then the giveaway, Hilliard. What a solid play. Villanova early in the game looked like they had control, and a great run. A little defense, missed shots by Villanova, and all of a sudden, a fresh outlook by UConn and a solid second half.
And here's the graduate from GW with advantage of that NCAA possibility of one more year if you've gotten your degree. Kevin Ollie, second season as the head coach at his alma mater.
Think about it, gets into a league and he's got Patino and Larry Brown on the other benches. I mean, you learn even if you happen to lose a game against guys like that.
That's right. Kick it in the corner, take the jumper, Bell, no.
Well, don't save it, give it to him. 0-3 again.
Yes. (65-53), 83 seconds to go.
And right here, smart play. You don't want to get involved in it, though. And Samuel doesn't think he thinks he got all basketball. Just back up a little. You got control. Don't stop the clock. Don't put them on the line. Makes them, you get your press started.
And another.
You don't bring your A game, Vern, in this tournament. You are really ripe. And just people, it's not necessarily lack of respect for the opponent, but it's a shot, a chip on the shoulder. You come in, somebody's higher ranked. You know you're good. You play your best game. Somebody steps up as Napier. All of a sudden, you're walking out with a win.
Well, remember we chatted with Jay Wright the other day, and he talked about his team's preparedness for the Seton Hall game in the Big East tournament. He said he was concerned there was a lack of purpose, he thought, lack of concentration. Should he say something? Should he not? He chose not to. They lost on a last-second shot to Seton Hall. I just wonder what he sensed about his team tonight. But they started out this game.
They did, and you know, they got into a little bit of a lull there as UConn stepped it up. But as you mentioned during the game, you've guards like UConn has. You know, they're such a valuable commodity. You can do so many things coming down the stretch. Decision making, making big shots, getting to the free throw line, nailing that. On the case.
Yep. Chris Jenkins comes on. Boatwright shoots one more.
A little pressure now. You don't want to turn him into a speed dribble, but protect.
Archie Diacono. Hilliard takes the three and cans it.
Timeout.
Timeout, 8 points. 1:16 to go. 7 teams already into the Sweet 16. Florida, Louisville, Michigan, San Diego State, Dayton with a thrilling win here against Syracuse, Wisconsin, and Michigan State. That's 3 from the Big Ten who are in the Sweet 16. And one of these two will join them.
Well, it's first free guy, you got to give it to him. They didn't.
Take it away. Got it.
Wow, you got to pass the ball to the first free man.
That's Defy and a foul.
Samuel upset because he had been free on the first trip, and Defy didn't give it to him, and they end up here with this situation. Nice play by Archidanga, and they are right there. Stranger things.
Yes, indeed.
You play it to the end.
Napier at the line. He's 1 of 2, 23 points in the ballgame.
You mentioned earlier, 86% the way he can bang him down. He is not letting him get the basketball.
Hilliard and Jenkins back on the floor for Villanova. Napier shoots one more. Both teams in the double bonus with 66 seconds to go. 8 points. And 25 in the ball game. 8 points, the margin of difference.
And the dribble handoffing for deep ones.
Oh,
Jenkins, how about
brother!
that? With a pump, too, and still able to have the strength.
5-point game. Less than a minute to go.
Ooh, that was close. Got the hand in the back. But no time going off the clock very much. But this is difficult. You pump and still have the strength. And this is a guy I think is going to be a terrific player for Villanova. Jenkins, good strength. A little bit like Pinkston when he's inside. But he's got depth with that delivery.
Lasan Chroma at the line for the year, 64%. Tonight, 2 for 2.
Down the road, that really helps. TW average 11 points, 5 rebounds.
Darren Samuel back on. Big. 57.2 remaining, 7-point margin.
A nice job of Kevin Ollie pressuring. Deep and short.
Air ball saved into the hands of Defy. He's fouled.
Bodwright was out and running, so that was a very good foul.
Darren Hilliard II has now fouled out. That's number 5 on him. He leaves with 13 points tonight.
Get their little time together, 20 seconds. Boy, playing small, Kevin Ollie switched the lineups. That had it, and Brima early was a factor. But it's all about number 13, Shabazz Napier. Just his contribution overall, his presence, his leadership, his talent, all on exhibition this evening.
Niels Defy, first trip to the line tonight. 68% over the course of the year. Used all of it, didn't he?
Soft.
UConn in the second half has excelled at the free throw line. 15 of 18 in the second half. Remember, they hit 15 in a row in the overtime win over St. Joe's?
You know, it was that long by Villanova that cost them, I think, that first half.
Well, we'll take the 2.
Yeah, take anything at this point.
Yep. 36 seconds to go, 72-65. And another foul that's going to send Samuels to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, they keep making the free throws. That's the controlling factor coming down the stretch.
And James Bell has fouled out. He's the second player for the Wildcats. 14 points tonight. North Carolina, Iowa State tomorrow from San Antonio. And the winner of that will meet either UConn or Villanova in Madison Square Garden on Friday. James Bell, senior from Orlando. decided early in his high school career that he wanted to play for Jay Wright and for the Villanova Wildcats. Samuel at the line, 5 of 6 tonight.
Telling us yesterday, James Bell, how about the family of Villanova? Part of it, that rich tradition. Tough to see it end. He's starting to think about it too.
One more. (17 of 20 at the line for the Huskies in this half.
Yeah, can't make inroads with that consistency.
They'll take the 3 and miss the 3. Defy wants it. He's heading down the floor, and a foul in the backcourt. 19.9 to go.
Jay telling him to call it off. Well, a lot of MVPs on this Connecticut. How about James Doran, the trainer, for doing such a great job on Shabazz. A lot of class on that sideline, too.
Bo Wright will go to the line. I think the pain might be deeper when it comes to an unexpected end. They started off so strong, did Villanova. They thought they had control of this thing. They were up by 10 at one point. How about the hand? A lot of folks have left this building. They missed a heck of a performance by Shabazz Napier.
He was just over the top.
21 points in the second half. 25 total.
Now you better have some guards who can play when you play UConn. Boatwright going out now. He treats him like he's his younger brother, doesn't he? Napier?
Yes.
So Glenn Miller there, Carl Hobbs. All these guys played at UConn as well. Ricky Moore, the assistant coaches. Kevin Freeman.
17 seconds to go. That's for 3. That is in and out. Defy fights for the rebound. Back up, take another 3, in and out. And a foul called.
Now they fight right to the end, though. A lot of moxie in this Villanova team.
Jim Calhoun called it, didn't he, when he talked to Allie DeForce. And UConn is headed back to Madison Square Garden.
Where they've done very well over the years.
Indeed. This is Leon Toksdorf at the line. Like Defy, he's from Berlin, Germany. They're going to wrap that bruised shin in ice immediately. Nope. One more.
Between now and the locker room, the pain that some of these guys, particularly those that won't be back, they'll all feel it. But don't let it extinguish the great memories of a wonderful university and a wonderful season.
Tor Watts, a senior from Brooklyn, is on the floor, number 25. 1 second to go. UConn, a 7 seed, knocks out Villanova, a 2nd seed. Final score, UConn wins it by 12, 77-65. For Bill Raftery and Allie DeForce, Vern Lundquist saying so long from Buffalo. Coming up on TBS, it's Inside March Madness, presented by Buick.
Kevin Ollie and UConn trying to take down 2nd-seeded Villanova. An old Big East flavor to this game. Played each other forever in that conference. Ryan Arcidiacono finds Darren Hilliard, and he'll knock down the 3. Villanova very dependent on the 3-point shot.
Yes, indeed. I mean, they took 31 of them. I mean, they hit 11 of them. That's a lot of threes to be taken. You got to be able to do something else when you just can't rely on all threes to win games.
DeAndre Daniels answered Ryan Boatwright for the layup, 20 all. Boatwright drives and kicks to Lasan Kroma. He'll knock down a three. 16-5 run to close the half for UConn. Getting a little physical. Oh, it is like the Big East all over again.
Blue collar, smash mouth, Big East basketball from back in the day.
Yes.
Gotta love it.
Javon Pinkston up for the layup. Terrence Samuel grabs him around the neck. Flagrant.
I thought Massimino was going to get a technical on that.
There you go. 25-24 at half. And then Shabazz Napier got seriously involved. Inserted himself into the highlight.
I mean, he's been so good this season.
You allowed to say the K word with him? Little Kemba? Are we seeing a little Kemba,
I was going
maybe?
to say it if you didn't.
I'm seeing Shabazz with the Z.
Season flashes before
Z is silent. He's got two of them. One of them is silent.
Season flashes before the Huskies' eyes right here as
This is scary.
Napier bruises his shin. He's obviously in pain. He's concerned. His mom's concerned. Husky Nation is concerned.
You better break his leg with a baseball bat if you want him to stay out.
And he's
Toughed
back.
it out.
He's fine. And guess what? He was more than fine. He was Shabazz Napier good.
Oh, that's just a tough shot and a tough kid coming back, and you can see the difference. UConn, 20 points off turnovers and 26 points from their bench.
21 of Napier's 25 points happened after halftime. He's now scored 49 through 2 games. Get this, Villanova has been seeded as a 2 twice ever. They've lost in the round of 32 on both occasions. And by the way, bad day for the Ennis brothers. Tyler out for Syracuse. Dylan and the Villanova Wildcats now out as well.
They had a great year, but one team had Shabazz Napier and the other didn't. And frankly, that's a little bit unfair, but that's how it was. And UConn's marching on, playing the regionals in Madison Square Garden, by the way. A lot of Husky fans going to be in that building.
Maybe another run for UConn.
Who said life was?
Showed some resiliency. They showed toughness, and they just played with a will. And when Shabazz went out, guys stepped up, and that's what a team is all about. And then in the second half, he scored 21 points for us, but everybody was strong. Everybody rebounded basketball, and we just played together, and it was a gutty win. And we're going to the Garden, and we just love to plant seeds, and we're going to keep planting seeds there, and we're going to keep playing together and keep caring for each other.
Thank you, Coach. Questions at this point for our student athletes? Please raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. And if you give your name and affiliation, we appreciate it.
Question for Shabazz. This is Mike Hine with the Associated Press. The injury you sustained with about 4 minutes to go. What happened there? And it seemed like you were in quite a bit of pain, and you were able to come back a minute or so later.
I was trying to get open for the ball, and I think it was Hillard was playing me aggressively, and I just tried to make a move, and he kind of kicked me or kneed me in my shin area, and the pain was just excruciating. I couldn't really put pressure on it, and our athletic trainer James Doran, one of the best in the country, he was just applying pressure on it to make sure it was fine. He put some good biofreeze on it, and he told me mentally stay strong. Physically everything felt like it was in the right place. So I think it was just a deep bruise, and like I said, James Doran just our athletic trainer put that biofreeze on, and I was ready to go.
Dave Borges, New Haven Register. Any of you guys, what does it mean to be able to go back to the Garden, playing a Sweet 16 at the Garden where UConn's had so many great moments?
Ryan, you want to start?
I mean, it's always good to go back to the Garden. At UConn, we call the Garden our second home because when we go to the Garden, we take care of business. But it just feels good to go to the Sweet 16 and to move on in the NCAA tournament. Going through what we went through last year, it was hurtful. It was painful to watch that, knowing we didn't have nothing to do with the sanctions. But it just feels good, man, to move on.
Yeah, it's a great chance for us just to have the type of home game. We have a couple guys from New York, and I think that's one of the reasons why Terrence played so well. He was really trying to go home for a little bit, and we're just excited to have our home crowd because Connecticut's right around the corner. Especially the older guys have so many great memories in the Garden. And yeah, like Ryan said, we're just trying to take care of business in the Garden.
Let's get somebody over. Gavin here.
Gavin Keefe from the London Day. Ryan, how important was that stretch when Shabazz was on the bench in foul trouble? And what kind of, did you guys just turn it up on defense? What did you do to kind of hold on and build a lead there?
I just told the guys that we had to come together and we had to take care of the ball and play good defense to get to the second half so we can get Shabazz back. And the guys that came in and played in that first half, they stepped up real tremendously. I was just trying to make plays for myself and for others and just take care of the ball. I knew that if we could take care of the ball and we could play defense and going into the first half, either winning or with the game close, that once we got Shabazz back, we'd have a good chance of winning the game.
Follow up, Gavin.
And Shabazz, you always talk about how important your teammates are to you. Does that kind of show at that point when you're sitting out how important they are?
Yeah, exactly. It was a big moment when I got my second foul. But we didn't skip a beat, and that just shows the maturity in this team and how much they continuously are getting better. I get recognized for a lot of things, but everyone knows that there's no I in the team, and they proved it today. I got in foul trouble. Bo Wright, being the captain that he is, stepped up. Neil stepped up. Terrence got in the game and stepped up. I could go down the list. Everybody stepped up, and that's what they do. I've been watching them, this entire season in practice and games and spurts and games where I know my teammates is ready, and it showed today collectively, and I'm definitely so happy. I'm part of this team. Like I always said, I'm nothing without these guys, and today was a big show for that.
Right down here.
Tim Fontenot, Daily Campus. Shabazz, you've been working with Terrence since he got on campus. What are the biggest differences that you see in his game from then to now?
He just matured so much. As a freshman coming in, in high school you played so many minutes, and the biggest thing is you want to do the same when you get to college. But when you have, great guards in front of you, it's kind of hard. And he kept his head. He understands he's a big role member in this team. And today, it didn't shock me one bit. It was beautiful. I'm not the only one that's helping him out. Brian Boatwright's helping him out. Coach Hobbs, Coach Alley. We have a tremendous coaching staff that are guards and that were great guards. So Terrence, nothing he did today shocked any of us. He does that all the time. In practice, he could take over in practice plenty of times. And that's just how he is. He was just being. He just showed how much he matured, and I'm just happy for that.
Any other questions for our student athletes from Connecticut? Guys, congrats. Good luck next weekend. Okay, we'll take questions at this point for Coach Ali. Please raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. Start in the back left, Coach.
Kevin Duffy, Daily Connecticut Post. Kevin, I think Villanova had scored 13 points in the first 4.5 minutes of the game or so, and you called timeout. What did you see defensively in terms of intensity from that point on?
I've seen a lot. I've seen us being great for three, and when we call great for three, it's not enough to go two slides. We have to go to third slide, and they was penetrating, and they was going out and getting easy threes, so we wanted to run them off the three-point line. And I think when Baz got his foul, his second foul, I think we started really turning up the defense even another notch with him on the bench. It's nothing against Shabazz. It was just we got to take this moment. The game is right now. And I think once they took Shabazz out on his last play in and hit a three, they was up 9. And then I think we went on a 16-1 run. And it was just a great run by us with our leader on the bench. But that just shows you what kind of team we're made out of. And everybody talks about we're not deep, we're not this, we're not that, but we got heart. And every guy come in on the court, they stay positive and they stay productive. And I'm going to keep saying the same thing. That's what our guys do, and that's how we built. We UConn made. We UConn made through and through. And every day we come out there and we play with that toughness and we play with that heart.
Dana.
Dana O'Neill with ESPN. Kevin, after Shabazz got hurt, he came back in and scored on a pretty ridiculous scoop layup. Does anything he does at this point surprise you? I mean, that looked like I thought he wasn't coming back in, and then there he is scoring on a kind of a wacky shot.
Yeah, he's just tough-minded. A lot of things he's been through in life made him that way.
you know, his mother Carmen is one of the toughest ladies around, and he'll be the first one to say that, you know, how he was raised and, you know, what she had to do to, you know, keep their home together. And I think he gets that toughness from her. And he goes out there and play. And I told you, Dana, on many occasions, he does whatever we need to win. And if that's scoring a scoop shot, that's being my unpaid coach for 12 minutes, you know, that's what he does.
Neil Ostrow with the Journal Enquirer. Can you talk about Terrence's development and what he's done lately? Obviously, he didn't seem to be too nervous. Even after he misses the layup, he seemed to respond quickly and got right back on D and made a couple plays.
Yeah, we've been telling Terrence and, you know, all of our guys, you got to recover quick. And, you know, for me, I got to be positive over there because they looking at me. And I have to have the right body language when he make a mistake. And that's what I try to do with Terrence. He's going to be a great player for us. He's maturing right now. Like I told Amita, once he stepped on the free throw line, you know, the last game, he's not no freshman no more. Y'all sophomores. This is the big stage, and they stepping up and playing wonderful basketball. And, you know, the things y'all don't see, I keep telling you, I mean, they work hard in practice. You know, Kenton is working hard, and we haven't, you know, put him in the game, but he's working so hard. And just all our guys, you know, have that passion and have that want to get better. And we tell our guys every time you step out on the court, try to do something better. And Terrence is just, he's maturing, and he's a great competitor, but he's also a great teammate. And he's going to be a great basketball player for us and a great student athlete for the University of Connecticut.
Just right here,
Gavin Keefe from the London Day. You're getting guys that do things when you need them. Like Neil's 11 rebounds. Lasan scored today when he hadn't scored much. How do you kind of explain that the guys can fill in when you need them to?
I just believe they plant seeds, and we plant seeds every day in practice. And sometimes you're not going to see them grow in that first day or first 2 days, but sooner or later they're going to grow. And that's what they do each and every day. Lasan has been working hard, and, you know, he does different things for us to win. You know, against St. Joe's, he played tremendous defense on Galloway that last possession, and we just want our guys to be solid, just continue to play, you know, their role, be solid, and, you know, just contribute in so many different ways. And you don't have to be a great player all the time, but you can always be a great teammate, and that's what we try to strive for all our guys, to be great teammates on and off the basketball court.